it can't be 13. Item number 13, which has been numbered wrong. We're going to go to item number 13, which is the first item of the second page. Is the consideration of the approval of resolution number 2008-2183 appointing Sandra Shaw, Sandra Woodwicky, Marjorie Clark, Pixie Floyd, and a person to be selected by the City Council to the Historical Commission and the Main Street Advisory Board for a 2-year term of said city. This is found in your packets on page 1162 to 1163.
Mr. Mayor, if I'm not correct, this particular item on the table, July 14th, this council, we're raising for Mr. Shaw to go ahead and draft up this resolution to add these 2 new members. But now, correct me if I'm wrong, we never did appoint you members.
No, well, that's why all these people are named there.
Okay.
And you need to select one person to go with those that have been read to serve a 2-year term. Then there's a second resolution that appoints one person, which would be the 9th one, for a 1-year term. And that gets him in sync with the people that are already serving 1-year term. So we'll have 4 on 1 year and 5 on another appointed. You'll have them all being appointed at the same time.
Well, the question is here on this 2008-2183, this resolution, it goes on to say, under section 1 under appointment, the City Council of the city hereby nominates, constitutes, and appoints the following named qualified person to the Historical Commission of Main Street Board for a 2-year term expiring 2010 until a successor for each such persons has been appointed and qualified: Sandra Shaw, Sandra Wiki, Marjorie Clark, Pixie Floyd.
And blank, you need to select.
That's correct. We have one more person that we need to appoint that's going to also be appointed for another 2-year term.
No, a 1-year term. Oh, you mean?
Along with these people, they're being appointed for a 2-year term at this time.
Oh.
And we need another person
So we
to be
need 2
appointed.
names.
We just need one with this one. But they're going to be appointed for a 2-year term.
Well, we need 2 because Sandra Shaw.
Oh, well, yeah, that's true. Yeah, with Sandra Shaw.
Sandra Shaw has resigned, other than the letter that I have.
Yeah.
So you need 2 people to go with this resolution.
Well, we can put Lance on there. Oshowski.
Well, the problem is, we don't have the applications. This package.
Oh, we had them before, though.
Well, I know, but I don't remember who applied for it.
Well,
We don't have the applications with us.
There are some here, but there were quite a few more names that were on the previous package.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not all the names. We had more applications. Not even on that other.
Yeah, those are, yeah, on page 1161, these are the names right here. Yeah, that's correct. You have you had Sandra Shaw, Marjorie Clark, Sandra W. Woodwicky, John F. Schultz Jr., Pixie Floyd, Lila Deal, Lance Olszewski, Nat Hickey, Bill Yates, and Rosemary Bravo. Those were the choices that we had last time for the Main Street and the Historical Board.
Well, I wanted to make absolutely certain that we got Nat Hickey on it.
Well, I think he's on the next item.
That would be a 1-year term.
He wants to be on the 2-year term. Well, then we need to put Mr. Hickey on this one, include it in a motion. And then we still need another one.
Have we ever replaced Sandra Shaw now?
That's correct. How about Mrs. Rosemary Bravo?
Well, put her on the Fox board, she's on the teacher board.
Rosemary Bravo is on the beautification board.
there a conflict?
Is that gonna be a conflict of interest?
And they're two separate distinct things. I don't think there would be a conflict. Would you do what? That's the case, if there would be one.
Why don't we put Lance on?
Is Lance's name on that list?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, could it?
Yes,
Just
ma'am.
interest is a first choice, not a second choice. And he's not on any other board.
No, ma'am, but what we're doing, we still need another one for Mrs. Shaw,
Right,
to take Mrs. Shaw's place
exactly.
for a 2-year term.
We could put him under taker place.
Can he take it?
And then put Nat on there as well.
And then we're still gonna need one more for a 1-year term.
Yes, sir. Well, but we can, if we put Mr. Hickey and Lance on this, item number 13, then we will have, fulfilled all of that, 2-year term members.
Then Lance on Chelsea,
Yes, sir.
he's a resident of Lake Jackson.
Well, Mrs. Pixie Floyd is a resident of Cleveland, so.
Well, we have.
And there's Mrs. Shaw was out of Lake Jackson.
Yeah, we have 4 people that can be non-residents. 4 out of the 9 can be non-residents, the way the charter is.
Mrs. Clark is from town.
I don't have a problem with putting anybody on the board, it's my personal, this is just my opinion. Anybody on these boards of Freeport should be from Freeport.
But the deal of it is, sometimes we can't get all of
That's the whole
all of the members for the city of Freeport.
Mr. Mayor, I'd like to address council on this matter.
Sir?
I'd like to address council on this matter. Hey, Larry Shaefer, I'm a property owner here, and I've gone through a bunch of open records requests recently. I believe I provided to you some summaries of these requests that are very troubling about this Main Street Board, for instance. Showing a very much lack of understanding by this board of its duties, functions, and operations. For instance, I find there's, in looking at the last 3 years worth of minutes, a third of the minutes don't exist, or have been destroyed, or have never existed. That's in 2006 and 2007, 4 out of 12 meetings, there's no records. 2008, they've done better. A number of questions come up.
Mr. Shaefer, I've just been advised by my counsel here that the items that you're addressing are outside the scope of the items, and that...
Well, you're discussing appointment of board members, is that correct?
That's correct.
I'm discussing the current board's qualifications and performance. So I'm discussing the board members that you're considering appointing. Sir?
But that would be appropriate if they were considering removing those people.
No, but that would be up to the council. I'm simply reporting on their conduct.
Well, that is my opinion, that he's exceeding the scope of the board. I've seen that long list of things he has.
Yes, sir.
If he wants to, it has to be on the agenda and have the council address that at another meeting, and that would be the appropriate time to do it.
Why don't we do this? Why not give them a chance? Why don't you go ahead and table these 2 items and let them bring it up? There we go. There you go.
Well, we need to,
You've already tabled it
group
twice.
function.
I see no reason to table this night. We need to go ahead and take care of it. We need to get it done, and if anybody wants to address this particular commission, we can put it on the agenda and do it right.
I agree. That would be the proper way to think, Mr. Cameron, to do this.
So you don't want to proceed on this report?
No, sir, Mr. Shaefer, not at this time. Yes, ma'am, Mrs. Levy?
Don't be confused with the facts.